My father signed my life away in a conference room, marry Macaila Wilson, or lose the company I was raised to inherit. So I ran for one last summer of freedom, then Daisy walked into it, making me forget every duty waiting back home. But what happens when August the 26th comes? I'm sorry, what the fuck did you just say? I shouted over the table. This had to be a fucking joke. There is no way my dad is being serious right now. Aiden, watch your language. My mom spoke firmly at me. Anyways, son, my dad continued, Carl and I have been speaking for months about combining our businesses. He owns most of the East and North Coast. We own the West and South. It would be beneficial to both parties if we combined as one company. However, Carl has some stipulations and conditions before he wants to sign the merger. You will be taking over for this company in the fall, and we value ourselves to being a family-orientated family with good values. I just can't imagine joining a company when the CEO can't show up to meetings because he's too busy entertaining a late-night guest. What I do or don't do in my free time, in none of your goddamn business. I bit back, pissed to no end that this is the direction this meeting was going towards, my sex life. Oh, but it is. I simply will not merge with your company, he stated smugly. I don't give a fuck what you do. I'm not the owner and I don't care if you do or not. Aiden, that is enough, my dad barked out at me, making me immediately stop talking. Well, I've made my decision. I will merge, but you have two options. Carl spoke firmly, making sure it was well known that there was no compromise. Either someone else takes over the company. Absolutely fucking not, I said, cutting him off. I've been training for this since I graduated. I've worked long hours and done everything for this fucking company, and you will not take that away from me, I all but growled out. Well, to upkeep the values of family and love, I propose a union, he said. If your son was to marry my daughter, it would not only uphold our values, but it would make the merger even more official, not only through documentation but in marriage too. I don't fucking think, I started to say, my voice raising with each word, like hell are they gonna marry me off? He'll do it, my dad said. Like fuck will I do this? I roared out in anger, my fist slamming down on the conference table. I'm not marrying someone, especially not her. I pointed my fingers at her. End of discussion. Aiden, my mom said. Have your people draw up a document and we will look it over and sign it. Aiden is taking over the company in October so the wedding can be planned in September. Well, it looks like you will be my son-in-law very soon. I look forward to getting to know the real you, not the man or you parade yourself around being. Carl said, sticking his hand out for me to shake it. Well, I don't look forward to it, and I do not agree to this at all, so don't know what to tell y'all, bud. I bit back, not grabbing his outstretched hand. I'm looking forward to spending time with you, Aiden. Macaila said smugly. She leaned forward to whisper so only I could hear. I can't wait until you are all mine. I always win. The moment she left the room, I turned around to look at my parents in disgust. What the absolute fuck was that? I screamed at them, not caring that it was my parents. How fucking dare you sign my life away like that? How dare you make that decision and choice for me, without even considering me? I'm not marrying that fucking girl. My dad slammed his fists down on the table, his face turning red in anger. Yes, you are marrying that fucking girl, or else you will not be getting this company. He hollered at me. You will do what you need to do for this fucking company, or you will lose this fucking company, Aiden. I will not hesitate to find someone else to give this company to and leave you with absolutely nothing. He started walking over to me, his chest puffed out in anger and aggression. But I started to say, I don't want to fucking hear a goddamn word come out of your mouth, unless it's yes, father. Dad, he slammed his hand down on the table next to me, so loudly I jumped back slightly. Not a single fucking thing, he growled out. Yes, father, I said quietly. I can't fucking do this. I said, shaking my head, I cannot marry her. There's an old friend of mine in the States who I haven't spoken to in a while. Go visit him and make sure he's doing okay. My grandpa replied. I'll need you to stay for the summer just to make sure he is okay. 3 hours. Go pack your bags, don't tell anyone. I will speak to your father. He said. Hi, welcome to Kim's Corner. Haven't seen you around here before, I'm Daisy. I smiled at them, making sure my stare lingered a bit longer on this oddness of a man. Hello, love. He said in a deep voice with an accent. I'm Aiden, this is my friend Lucas. Daisy is a beautiful name for a beautiful girl. Well, aren't you just a sweetheart? I winked at him. What can I get for you, too? Whatever you recommend, he replied, his eyes moving down towards my mouth. Well, sex on the beach is really good, I said seductively, the drink's even better. I swear I saw his eyes darken as he watched me. Maybe you'll have to show me, he said, and let me have a taste myself. So what'll it be? I asked. Sex on the beach, he said, his eyes firmly set on my lips. So what are you doing in town? Not really a touristy area, honestly it's a pretty small town. I asked once I stopped laughing. Oh eek no, just visiting for the summer, he responded. Well, I can promise you you'll run out of things to do real quick here. I told him, unless you want to go to the beach every single day there ain't shit to do here. Oh. He raised his eyebrows at me. Are you offering to show me around? Depends on what I get in return, I rebutted. I can think of a few things that I can offer up as a token of my appreciation for you showing me around your beautiful town, he said, his eyes moving back up to mine before dropping down to my lips. I can almost taste it. Yeah. I replied breathily, and what does it taste like? The sweetest fucking nectar I've ever tasted. He replied, his voice thick with lust. You seem fairly confident that I'd let you taste it, I responded. Oh, I'm fairly confident that you'd let me bend you over this counter if I played my cards right, he said with no hesitation, his fingers trailing along my arm that's resting on the counter. What makes you so sure of that? I stumbled out. Well, for one, your chest seems to be rising and falling much faster than before. Anytime I touch you or look at you, your heartbeat increases. Your pupils are slightly dilated, and either your nipples are pierced, or I can see them through your shirt. He groaned the last phrase out. Hey! I shouted to Carly. I'm gonna go smoke, I'll be back in 10. I shot a wink at Aiden before I walked around the bar, going up to his stool, where he sat sipping on his drink. You coming? I whispered in his ear. I heard him groan before setting his drink down. I pulled back and started walking before I felt two giant hands being placed on my hips. Not yet, but you will be once I get you alone, he growled into my ear. You wanted a tour of the town, this is your first stop, I told him. Well, I would really love to see more, but first there's something I've been wanting to do since the moment I walked into the bar. Fuck, you taste so good, love, he whispered into my neck. Jesus Christ, you are fucking fine, I moaned out, letting my hands run over the planes of his stomach. I want to taste you, you can do whatever you want to me, he smirked at me, I won't complain. Got 7 more minutes left on my break, I said, my fingers slowly undoing the button on his pants. Do I at least get to sample the meal before I have it? Oh fuck Daisy. I roared out. Your turn, I grinned wickedly at her, picking her up by her waist, and turning us around so she was now pressed up against the wall. I've got less than 3 minutes before work, good luck, she said. I'm always up for a challenge, I smirked at her before immediately attacking her mouth with mine. Oh, hello Aiden, she said, anger dripping from each word she said. Where the fuck have you been? I asked, deciding that if it's a fight she wants she will get. Around, she shrugged her shoulders. I've been looking for you, for over a week, I groaned out, pulling her flesh against my body. You walked out on me, and I was very much not done with you. Well, I was done with you, she pushed away from me.